Well, hello and welcome. It is Saturday, which means every Saturday at 6 p.m. is Comedy Spot Squares Day. I'm very happy that you are here. My name is Brian. I'm your host for Comedy Spot Squares. Let me tell you how this show works. We have compiled a wonderfully funny panel of comedians who are on the show, people who performed at the Sacramento Comedy Spot, and I'm going to be asking them trivia questions. We're going to have a couple of contestants calling into the show, and basically the contestants are playing tic-tac-toe based on trivia questions. So I'll bring out our panel in just a second. I just want to welcome everybody to the show. Let you know that this week's questions, the feature. I can't even think, like the category, featured category. That's what I'm trying to say. The featured category is badass women. So that should be really good this week. By the way, if you haven't already, we would love for you to become a supporter of the Sacramento Comedy Spot. You can do that through Patreon. There's a bunch of people that have already done that. They contribute each month to keep us going while we're going through all this COVID stuff. Or you could be a Facebook supporter. Either way, it helps us out, and you get to see some very exclusive stuff. Which I'm going to start getting on my online producers about because I keep asking them for stuff, but they haven't given me anything. That's a stern look for them if they happen to be on a panelist on the show. So let's get busy. Let's do some Comedy Spot Squares. By the way, this show has nothing to do with the popular show called Hollywood Squares. All right, let's meet our panel. Here they are. It's our Comedy Spot Squares. Hello, everybody.
Hey.
Hello.
Hello. It's nice to see all of you this week. I'm glad that you're here. Our first contestants are actually on the line. So let me introduce them, and then I'll introduce our panel. So Beck and Vincent, you guys are here. Say hello.
Hi.
Hey guys.
How are the both of you?
Oh, good.
Now,
Be quiet.
Beck and Vincent, you guys are married, and so you're calling from the same household, correct?
That is true.
Yep.
And hopefully, one of you won't win and rub the other person's nose in it, and everything will be fine, and you'll still be calling from the same house at the end of the show.
No, we've been married for almost 20 years. This is how we do things. We're competitive.
Okay, your reactions were both great, by the way. All right, well, it's nice to have you on the show. I'm going to have you pick one of our squares in just a second, but I want you to get to know them first. So we're going to start at the top. Everybody here, all of our panelists, here's your question so the audience can get to know you. If you've had a particularly bad day, what food or drink do you reach for at the end of that bad day? We're going to start off with one of the stars of the movie Flipped. It's a movie that was written and directed by our own Nick Coleman. So welcome to the show, Flip.
Hello. It's good to be here. Thanks for having me.
We appreciate you being here. So what's your answer to your question?
I would have to say my comfort food after a hard day is going to be a medium rare T-bone steak with mashed potatoes and gravy.
Okay, that's way more substantial than what I thought your answer was going to be. Very good. Patrick, what's your food or drink?
This right here, I'm drinking it right now. It's a pina colada michelada spicy. It's really good.
Wow. And that's a normal thing, or is that just a special for today?
It's a normal thing.
Okay, all right, good job. Dana, welcome to the show.
Thank you. So I would have to go with a little pint of Ben & Jerry's chocolate fudge brownie, because why have just brownies or just ice cream when you can have them together?
Okay, fair enough. Over to Michael Rosa, what's your thing?
Brian, I'm a California boy, and when I need comfort, I go to the drive-thru at In-N-Out because you can't go inside right now.
Good to hear. Just Joe Lewis, how are you, sir?
Oh, I'm good. It's great. So it steals your answer right before you answer. So I'll say I'm gonna go with a nice plate of beans. You know, they're nice, they're colorful, they taste the same. They're beans, the musical fruit. So good plate of beans.
For people that don't usually watch the show, you're just Joe because usually you're in the same square with Casey. Where's Casey at tonight?
I'm pretty nervous without her. First off, but she's doing distance learning. She's got a desk down here with 2 monitors, and she's been going hard for the last 3 weeks. So she's kind of tired of looking at a screen.
Okay, fair.
She needs a break. So I sent her upstairs. I locked the door. I gave her all the animals. They're all up there. And a nice plate of beans. So I think she'll be fine. Got her beans.
All right, tell her we said hello. Kareem, welcome to the show. What's your thing?
Hello, I will have a flauta and a margarita.
Oh, whoa, double fisting. All right, very good. Mel, what's your thing? Welcome to the show.
Hi. I think takeaway, like Chinese or Thai takeaway, something with some tofu in it, fried tofu and comforty stuff.
All right.
You have a Paul.
What?
You have a Paul. You don't need that.
When I'm stressed, I don't want to have to demand stuff of him, and then he has to make it, and then everybody's stressed out. We just get takeaway, and everybody's comforted.
All right, fair enough.
Right.
Mr. Kevin Cooley. Hello, sir. Welcome to the show. Oh, wait.
He's muted.
You're muted, my man.
Mute.
That's what you get with a roommate that wants to eat dinner before a show and keeps on interrupting you, saying, "Hey, what do you want? You want this? You want that? No." I got to go with cake, Brian. Cake.
Cake is your thing.
Any kind of cake, even in a pinch, Hostess will do.
Okay.
It doesn't matter.
All right, and last but not least, hello, Michelle Petro. How are you?
I'm good.
Excellent.
I had a good day today, good Saturday.
Excellent. What's your thing?
Well, my go-to is quesadilla. I love just slapping some tortillas with some cheese, popping it in the microwave so fast, and eating away my problems that way.
We've all been there. We've all been there. Very good. It's nice to have all of you on the show today. Beck and Vincent, thank you for being so patient. Beck, you're going to go first. You're going to be O's, and Vincent, you're X's. So, Beck, who are you going to pick first?
I'm going to go with Joe.
All right, just Joe. Here is your first question from our Badass Women category. True or false? Ruth Bader Ginsburg was the first woman to serve on the U.S. Supreme Court.
I'm going to go with true. Even if it's not true, I can stop the show and say that it's true. So I'm going to go with true.
Okay. And just so you know, everybody who's playing tonight, if they don't know the answers, they are going to lie. So just keep that in mind. They are trying to trick you. So, Beck.
I am not lying. It's true.
Beck, do you agree?
I'm going to agree with you.
What's that?
I'm going to agree with Joe.
You agree? You're going to agree with Joe. The correct answer is, it's false. It was actually Sandra Day O'Connor. So there you go.
I wasn't lying. I just didn't know.
All right. So just Joe, you are now an X. Vincent picked you up, which means he can pretty much have any place on the board. Vincent, what are you going to take?
Let's go with Flip.
All right, Flip.
Hey. Let's do this, Vincent. We got it.
All right, Flip. What toy requires 80 feet of wire to make? A toy that requires 80 feet of wire.
80 feet of wire for a toy?
Yeah.
That's so many wires for a toy, and I love toys. That's a remote control air hog helicopter.
A remote control air hog helicopter. Do you agree, Vincent, or disagree with that?
I think I'm going to disagree.
Disagree. The correct answer is Slinky. It's a Slinky. So you were good that you disagreed with that. You picked up an X for Flip. So Flip.
That makes more sense.
Yeah.
Always sophisticated.
That would be the heaviest air hog helicopter ever. Flip, do you have X capabilities there?
Yep, I'm working on it.
Okay, fantastic. Beck, You're already in trouble. You're already in trouble.
Yeah.
Who are you gonna pick?
I gotta go with Michelle.
Good,
Come on, Michelle.
good.
Okay, we got this, Beck.
Do you guys remember last week when I was very stern about telling somebody that they should pick somebody to block them and they just refused? Or no, it was an answer. I was giving them the correct answer, and they were like, "Nah, I'm not gonna listen to Brian."
For them, they're an independent person.
Yeah.
In her defense, she was very high.
Yeah.
You're thinking of a different week.
I don't know. I cannot comment on whether or not she was sober, but she was having a very good time, and that's all that matters. Michelle, here is your question, Michelle. When is election day on 2020? So this year, when is election day? If we get there, what is election day 2020?
Election day is historically the first Tuesday of November, which would be November 3rd, 2020.
November
this year.
3rd, 2020. And Beck, do you agree?
Technically, it's October 20th.
What's that?
Turn in your ballots before October 20th.
Okay, very good. So, do you agree or disagree that the election takes place November 3rd?
Without looking at the calendar, I'm trusting you because I do know it's that Tuesday. So Michelle, I hope it's right. I agree with you.
You agree? Let's see. The right answer is November 3rd. Yeah, that's correct.
I thought I was wrong.
You were absolutely right, which means that Beck, you picked up an O. Good job, and blocked Vincent. So there you go. Also, Amy Church says, agree, go vote November 3rd. So good, thank you very much. By the way, I want to say thank you to Sarah Aga Mohammadi. She is our trivia question curator. So thank you again for putting together these questions this week. So thank you, Sarah. I don't think she's watching this week. I think she's away. So, by the way, is it Michaela? Michaela says, woohoo, go Becco. So good. Vincent, you have control of the board. Who would you like to pick this time?
Let's go with Dana.
Dana. What is the freezing point of water at in Celsius? The freezing point of water in Celsius.
I thought you were going to ask me a hard question.
Oh.
Because the metric system is so smart. Boiling is at 100 and freezing is at 0. Instead of some random 30s in the middle that I don't know for the Fahrenheit. So I'm going with 0.
0. And do you agree or disagree with that, Vincent?
I'm going to agree.
Smart that you did. That's the correct answer. So Dana, you are now an X, which means Vincent has trapped Beck big time. There's a couple of ways that Vincent might be able to win. Beck, what are you gonna? Yeah, everybody in the audience is. We had some good guesses. So, badass Beck. There you go. So Beck, who are you gonna choose?
I'll go with Mel.
Mel Gelbart. Mel, are you ready for your question?
Badass women, me.
Badass, yes. Actually, you're on here. Weird. Let's see.
We already had Mel Week. What is badass?
We already had Mel Week.
Every week is Mel Week, baby.
What former slave was a powerful speaker for the rights of women and black people? What former slave was a powerful speaker for the rights of women and black people?
Am I hearing the show through the show, or is it me?
What's that?
I have an echo. Sorry, I'm hearing the show twice. Sorry, my bad. I think my phone might be just like the volume's on this much.
That or you're really high.
Yeah.
Yes, I am.
Mel's very high.
I'm gonna go. I want to say Harriet Tubman because there was a movie recently. But she mostly. Gosh, this is me. This is me. I'm turning my phone
Yeah,
off.
just turn it off.
Sorry. But I think she just ran the Underground Railroad. Like, I don't know that she spoke or was an activist because she was sort of sneaky. So
Yeah.
who else was there?
I did give you a small hint in that.
What was that?
And that was that this was a speaker, representative speaker. Whereas some people might run secret underground railroads. Other people
might be speakers.
Speak out, and yes.
Thanks. That is so helpful. Okay, so not Harriet Tubman. Let's go with the other former slave I've heard of. I'm just kidding. How about Sojourner Truth?
Sojourner Truth. All right. Do you agree or disagree, Beck, with Sojourner Truth?
Disagree.
You disagree? Let's see. The correct answer is Sojourner Truth. It was correct. Yes, Mel got it right. Which means Vincent, you pick up an X for that, which means you have a tic-tac-toe.
I helped him win.
Just for the record, Becky's been talking trash all week.
Look what we've done.
Well, Vincent, Vincent, you get to talk about your win all week long now. So I think you're doing pretty good. I really appreciate both of you for playing. Beck, we'll have you on again another time, or maybe just both of you again. You can have a rematch. I think that's the way to go.
Vincent's won $5,000. Yay!
All right, both of you, thank you so much. Have a good night. Let's give them a big round of applause. Nice.
Bye.
Bye, everybody. Bye, Vincent and Beck. Okay, that was great. That was a quick game. Vincent picked up the win. Congratulations. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and cycle our squares so everybody has a chance to play in a different spot. Whoever ends up in the middle, I'm going to give them a quarter. Let's see who ends up in the middle. Oh, boom. Mike LaRosa, you get a shiny quarter for being the center square this time. Good game, everybody. That was really fun. That was really good. Two great contestants. Someone called in during the last part of the game, which is what I asked them to do. So we are killing it today. Is this James or Amy?
It's Amy.
Amy, good. We've got Amy on the line. Welcome, Amy. Amy,
she hasn't played this game before.
Yeah, Amy's been around. She's played this game before. How are you? What have you been up to?
Oh, I've been playing a scavenger hunt, so I've been doing a lot of weird shit.
Oh, cool. What'd you have to scavenger hunt?
Let's see. I made a wedding dress out of plastic bags.
Oh, nice.
Congratulations.
I tried to put a zipper on an egg. That kind of failed. I'm currently watching it dry.
Okay. Well, it's like a arts and crafts. It's like an arts and crafts scavenger hunt.
Oh, I also filled out a job application for my dog to be the new spokesperson in the UK for Prime Minister Boris.
Whoa! What?
Nice.
Yeah, it's fun.
Okay, well, Amy,
I'm a little sleep deprived. This might be a fun episode.
Yeah, no, this will be good. I can't wait. Let's see. So you're playing against my friend James Sauer. He has not called in yet, I don't think. James, are you there?
James, come on.
Okay, he'll be on.
James.
He'll be on. I'm gonna go check my messages just to make sure that he decided that he didn't want to play. Also, we need one more person to play tonight. We had Mandy against Jessica, but Mandy was just messing around. She didn't really want to play, but Jessica is all in. In fact, she's in the comments, and she's trying to get people to support her when it's time for her to be on the show. Let's see. Let me see if I can see if for her to be on the show. Let's see. Let me see if
I got it.
Are you there?
Bring your video down, James.
James, are you there?
James has message. I am.
Okay.
Talk amongst yourself,
Excellent. Do me a big favor. Go ahead and turn off the sound on whatever you're watching the show on. And
Yeah, I don't want to have the same problem Mel had.
That's what it's like inside Mel's brain,
Hey,
everyone.
that is a badass woman, okay? You do not do that.
It's a little crazy.
I wasn't expecting a meeting ID number. I'm like, yeah.
They slip that in at the bottom. I should make that a little bit more prevalent when I send those out. So, Mr. James Sauer, where are you calling from today? I know, but share it with everybody else.
North Hollywood, California.
Nicely done. And Amy, you're calling all the way from Texas, correct?
Yes.
Excellent. Good. So it's a Texas versus Los Angeles game of Comedy Spot Squares. It's really nice to talk to you, James. I mean, maybe we should call each other when I'm not doing a show and just catch up for a while.
We could just do that now. We'll put the game aside and they can just listen.
Sounds good. I think it's a plan. Yeah, everyone take a 5-minute break. We'll be back in just a No, don't leave. Don't leave. Don't leave. Okay. All right. So, Amy, you get to go first. James, you get to go second. Amy, your O's this week. James, your X's. And so, Amy, who would you like to choose first?
I'm gonna go with Corrine and her cute little dog.
Corrine and her cute little dog. Corrine, what's the name of your cute little dog again?
Oh, okay, it's awkward. Okay, because my cute little dog's name is Charlie.
Which?
But I had my dog first, and I used it as an argument point against dating human Charlie for a while. I was like, I already got one of those. But now we call him Mango.
Ringo. Okay.
Mango, like the fruit.
Oh, okay. Mango. Got it. Okay. That is the best story I've ever heard about a dog. A dog's
How
name.
did we not know this?
I know. Why didn't we know that?
I don't know. You guys don't care, I guess.
Oh.
I know that. It's okay.
All right, let's go. So, Corrine, here's your first question. We're going to go and do a toy question. So, what color was the original Easy Bake Oven? What color was the original Easy Bake Oven?
It's the one color that doesn't exist in my household because I'm the only woman in this house. It's pink.
Pink. Okay, so Amy, do you agree or disagree that the first Easy Bake Oven was pink?
I'm going to agree.
You're going to agree. The right answer is turquoise, not pink. Oh. Wow.
Sorry, Amy.
So,
to be fair, according to Megan, I'm 12, so I wouldn't know.
What'd you say, Amy? I'm sorry.
Oh, I said Megan says I'm 12, so I'm too young to know.
Okay. Fair enough. All right. Well, so you lost the square there. So James, you picked up an X for Corrine. So there you go. Now you can make your.
Hell yeah.
My dog's so mad at me. He left. He's like, "How dare you?"
Yeah, I know. Charlie's out. Or Mango. James, who are you gonna pick?
I'm gonna go with Mr. Pina Colada Chilada.
Okay.
And forgive me because Brian's cute little face is blocking your name, so I can't see.
It's Patrick. We got you.
There we go, Patrick.
I like the Pina Colada name too.
Okay. By the way, if you would like to play in the third and final round today, please comment now so that we know. And everybody who's a panelist, if you happen to be looking at comments, please help me out and identify somebody who would like to play so that we don't have a 10-minute pause at the end of the show. Let's see. Here's your question, Patrick.
Great.
What's that?
No, go.
Okay.
Never mind.
Okay. Patrick. I'm gonna wait. What?
Oh, Donna said she'll play, Brian.
Oh, excellent, Donna. I'm gonna have you call in. I don't know if you're friends with Jessica, but if you could share the phone number, that would be great. If not, I'll do it in a second. Okay. So here we go, Patrick. Your question: do hurricanes? Hold on, just a second. Okay. Do hurricanes north of the equator spin clockwise or counterclockwise? Do hurricanes north of the equator spin clockwise or counterclockwise?
That's a good question. I was just thinking about this because I was watching the direction away my toilet flushes,
Uh-huh.
and they spin the same way as that, whatever that is.
I don't know. What?
Not wrong.
Clockwise or counterclockwise?
It's clockwise.
Clockwise.
Yeah.
Do you agree or disagree, James, that it's clockwise?
I disagree.
Let's see. The correct answer is counterclockwise. Counterclockwise. So yeah, it was a good thing you disagreed. You pick up the X for Patrick. So you got a
Your toilet?
You did.
What's that?
You just went and checked.
Well, toilets spin clockwise, don't they?
I don't have.
They do not.
They spin.
Oh, maybe they do. I don't know. I didn't pay attention. I was going for the sound effect.
All I'm saying is someone just cheated.
All right. Well, it's a good thing you got that because you're working on a tic-tac-toe across the top. And then we go back to Amy. Amy, you're already in trouble.
With Michelle on my side.
Who are you going to pick?
Michelle.
Michelle, of course. Okay, very good. I don't know why I keep picking up that piece of paper. Here we go.
Good prop. It's your
I know.
comfort.
So I could do this, I think. It's all,
You look like Tom.
Makes you look official.
This isn't even the questions. I just have pieces of paper that I hit up and down on the table. All right, here's your question. This is back to badass women category. Jacinda Ardern is credited as being one of the most effective prime ministers in her handling of what country's pandemic? She's a prime minister, and she's handled the pandemic very effectively. What country is she from?
Well, bro, from New Zealand, bro.
From New Zealand. Amy, do you agree or disagree?
I agree.
And you would be correct. That is absolutely right. So Michelle is now an O. She has blocked James.
Dare you.
So James, you have the board. Where do you want to go now?
To bed, but I'm going to keep playing.
Okay. Okay. Very good.
Let's flip it over to Flip.
All right, Flip. You are up.
Okie dokie.
Flip, here's your question. You should have a toy question. You only get to answer toy questions.
I love toys.
Okay, very good, very good.
Brian, what happened to Mel?
Mel?
Oh, there we go.
She went and flushed the toilet. She went and flushed the toilet so she could see if it.
Paul's just yelling New Zealand in a New Zealand accent, but it doesn't sound like a New Zealand accent. It sounds like Ringo Starr, but he just wouldn't stop doing it. It was making me laugh, and I needed to take a minute. I'm sorry. Oh, he did it again. That was Ireland.
Can he come on here and show me what he was saying?
Ridiculous and no.
All right, well, here's your question. This is for Flip. Flip, what would you be playing if you saw the characters Metapod, Noctis, Eevee, and Jinx? What game would you be playing if you saw the characters Metapod, I don't know if I'm saying these correctly, Noctis, Eevee, and Jinx? What game would you be playing?
The second one doesn't sound familiar to me at all.
Okay, good.
But the rest are Pokemon. So the
Pokemon.
answer is Pokemon.
So, James, do you agree or disagree that it's Pokemon?
I'm going to have to agree because I couldn't, yeah.
The correct...
I never downloaded the app.
Yeah.
Or watched the show.
Yeah, I get you. I'm with you. The correct answer is... Yeah, it's Pokemon. That's right. So, very good, Flip. Nicely done.
Classic app.
Thank you, Flip.
The classic app. So, Flip, you are now an X.
X. Okay.
Which means James is working on another tic-tac-toe with Mel in the middle. So, Amy, who are you going to pick?
I'm going to go with Mike.
With Mike. Okay. Oh, what's
Are you
the?
sure?
Oh, I see. So you don't want to. You don't maybe want to blind.
Oh yeah, I
The
see.
diagonal.
There's a
also
double.
works.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh. Either way, yeah, I see what's happening here. At least this way, there's an opportunity to do your thing. I get.
Exactly.
I got it. Okay, all right.
She's paying attention. She's played this game before.
Yeah, she's got it down. Whoa. Frank is asking some interesting questions in the comments. I don't think. We'll let Flip answer that offline. I'm not even going to bring it up on the screen. I don't know why he's asking that.
What's going on?
Okay, here we go. Mike, here's your question. Let's see. What is a tornado made of fire called? A tornado made of fire called?
A tornado made of fire?
Yes, sir. This is from the weather category.
I thought this was still in the Pokemon category, so I was going to say fire spin. Yeah, tornado made of fire.
Tornado. Joe Lewis said it's called Mike's Love Life.
I can relate
and
to
it
that.
goes counterclockwise.
Well played.
Tornado made of fire. Oh gosh, there was like a 90s board game that was named after this word, right? It's like on the tip of my tongue.
Oh, I don't know.
Beyblades.
Let's go with cyclone.
A cyclone. So, Amy, do you agree or disagree that it's a cyclone?
I'm going to go out on a limb and disagree.
The correct answer is fire whirl. A fire whirl.
That's a made-up word. Just like every other word, because all words are made up. I was a linguistics
That sounds
major.
like a really fun thing.
Yeah, fire whirl.
Got that sunsplash.
Amy, that was a good call. I could have sat here all day and never come up with fire whirl.
Yeah, Tina Patriani, she said a fire-nado. Charlie just said sharknado. Yeah, fire-nado, I love it. Okay, well, James, you have the board.
I think if you would asked me that question 25 years ago, I would have come up with fire whirl, but not now.
James, you have the board. You can either block Amy or you can go for the win right now with Mel.
Oh, there's so many great things to do here. No, I'm going to have to go with Mel.
Okay.
Let's go for the win.
All right.
Go for the win.
You fool!
All right, Mel, here's your question. This is hard. These are
good, great. That's great because then we know how this game's gonna end.
No, it'll be good. Let's see. If you have astrophobia, what fear do you share with the Von Trapp children?
Fear of Nazis.
Yeah.
I too have astrophobia.
Oh shit! You're a little early, but thank you for calling. Whoever's there, just wait just a moment. Mel, I'm going to read the question again. If you have astrophobia, what fear do you share with the Von Trapp family or the Von Trapp children? You were saying Nazis. Is that your final answer?
Yeah. Final answer. Fear of Nazis.
Fear of Nazis. Do you agree or disagree that astrophobia?
What were they afraid of? They weren't afraid of singing. They weren't afraid of mountains and hills. They weren't afraid of nannies. They weren't afraid of snow. They weren't afraid of nuns. They weren't afraid of nunneries where the nuns live. They ate regular food. They were afraid of Nazis. Everyone was afraid of Nazis.
Empire
Nazi
world.
They
being
trembled
chased
when
out
there
of
was a
town.
goat high on a hill was a lonely goat herd. You don't know where that goat herd's been. I'd be afraid of that.
Please was pretty hot for a Nazi for a while.
Didn't one of them
Okay.
want to date a Nazi?
Okay, all right. Hold on just a second. Mel says Nazis. James, do you agree or
No, we're
disagree?
talking about
with-
Sound of Music.
I have to say that Mel has given some very good, compelling evidence that her answer is correct,
Yeah,
but I have to disagree.
you're going to disagree.
I'm going to disagree.
That's very smart because it's the fear of thunder and lightning. The fear of thunder and lightning.
Why were they afraid of thunder?
Oh, the band trapped.
Keep the Nazis before
About
it rained.
Hey,
There's a whole song about it. They didn't write a song about being scared of Nazis. They wrote a song about thunder.
Yeah, thunderbolt and lightning, very, very frightening. Galileo, Galileo.
What's the
Yodelay
thunder
you.
song? What's the thunder song?
It's the raindrops on roses. They're singing to be happy.
okay, okay.
The thunder song from Ted.
They were afraid of the Edelweiss flower.
Not till the end, in the second act, they got afraid. At first, they were like, "It's fine, it's fine, it's fine," and then, "Oh, we're in trouble."
I don't remember rain in a whole freaking movie, people.
I'll watch it again. It's a whole musical
Not
number.
singing in the music.
Okay, all right. All of you, calm down. Mel, you are an X. You are an X, which means James,
Oh, the game's over.
James, you're the big winner here, James. So congratulations.
Woo!
Let's give James a round of applause. Nicely done.
Where do I pick up my car?
Yes. We ship those to you.
Oh, good.
Before we let you go, Amy, thank you so much for playing. I'm sorry you didn't win tonight, but it was a good
no.
match.
I'm
She'll be
a
back
winner
next
for what
week.
I witnessed here. Thank you so much.
Okay, fair enough. That's great. Thank you so much to both of you. I love you both very much. I'll see you both later on. James, let's catch up soon.
I'll hold you to that. Have a
Okay.
great night. Enjoy the rest of the show, guys.
All right. Bye, James. Bye, Amy. It's nice to have you both on. Yeah, go ahead and mix up your squares, kiddos. Mix up.
And mix up the squares. Beep, boop, boop, beep, boop, boop, boop. Beep, boop, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop, boop, beep, boop, 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 beep, boop, boop, beep, boop.
No whammies, no whammies.
By the way, I came up with a brand new show just based on you doing that right there. So it's called Zoom Roulette, and so I'm gonna have a selector that's gonna select one person each round to die, but you can earn like immunity so that you don't get knocked out of a round or whatever. So, huh?
Winning tic-tac-toe.
I'm into it, Brian. I'm into it.
Okay. I'm going to make it happen in a couple weeks. I swear. It's going to be a fun time. Who is on the phone?
Hey, it's Donna.
Jessica's here.
Oh, great. We got Jessica and Donna. Yes. Very nice.
Bye bye.
I love it.
See, we
So-
knew what we were doing early.
No, I'm glad you're here. This is great because we can get right into it. First of all, Jessica, welcome to the show. Where are you calling from
Thank you,
tonight?
thank you. Modesto, California.
Modesto, California. Nicely done. Oh, we finally have 209 representation on the show. Isn't that 209?
I mean, I'm not going to brag about being from the 209, but okay.
Okay, very good.
If you insist.
Well, welcome to the show. And Donna, you're calling all the way from Virginia, right?
Yes, I'm in the 504.
You're in the 504. 504. Yeah. Well, it's nice to have you both. Lelania is very happy about the 209 being represented today, so that's fantastic. Jessica, you've never been on the show, so you get to go first. You're going to be O's. Donna's, you're going to be X's. So, Jessica, who would you like to pick first tonight?
I can't see my screen right now, but I know I want Flip because he's handsome and sexy.
I didn't catch that. You guys heard it. What?
Because he's handsome and
Yeah,
sexy.
I want Flip.
Flip. Oh,
I
yeah.
thought she was talking about me.
No.
He was definitely talking about me. All of you people look
Yup, yup.
Flip.
There we go.
Flip, is that your real hair, or do you have a hairpiece?
No, what? This is my real hair. Of course, it's my real hair. See how flowy it is?
I don't know. I think it's hairpiece. All right. Well, it's okay. Flip, you only get to answer toy questions. Here you go. Created in 1959, what doll was named after the inventor's daughter? Created in 1959, what doll was named after the inventor's daughter?
In 1959?
Yes, sir.
I wasn't alive then, so I'm gonna have to guess at this.
Kevin raised his hand. He was alive, and he knows the answer.
It was his daughter.
He knew the daughter. They were very close.
Yeah. If I had to make my best guess, it would be Barbie after Barbara.
Okay, so you think it's Barbie after Barbara. So do you agree or disagree, Jessica, that it's Barbie?
I'm going to agree. He knows a thing or two about dolls, it looks like.
You're probably right, and you are correct. Yes, it is Barbie. So nicely done. Jessica, you pick up an O for Flip. So there we go. Nicely done. Yeah, you did have people in the audience saying Barbie. Jessica said Hobby Lobby. Poor Judgment keeps thinking that Flip is from Shameless, and now puppets are more creepy to me. Yeah, puppets are pretty creepy. It's okay. Whoa, Flip.
You're not. What are you talking about?
You're a nice
I like
puppet.
that he doesn't blink. It's just so in your soul. It just doesn't stop.
Donna, you get to pick the next person. Who are you going to pick?
Corrine.
All right, Corrine, center square. Let's see here. What two things are needed to create a rainbow from our weather section? What two things do you need to make a rainbow?
Easy peasy, water and sunlight.
Water and sunlight. Donna,
Or,
do you?
or a thing that refracts sun like a water droplet.
Yeah. What do you, Donna? Do you agree or disagree with that?
I agree.
As you should. That is correct. Yes, you get an X for Corrine. So you got the block there. Nicely done. It goes right back to Jessica. Jessica, who are you going to pick?
Let's go with Mel.
All right, Mel. Let's see. This is from Badass Women. What shuttle did Ellen Ochoa fly into space as the first Latina astronaut? Again, what shuttle did Ellen Ochoa fly into space as the first Latina astronaut?
You know, you said shuttle, and I instantly started thinking about Krista McCullough, who was in the shuttle when I was a kid, and that's not the question. So now I'm all going through my shuttles.
Yeah. Yes. Going through your shuttles.
Let's see. There's Apollos. There's Challengers. There's Apollos, Challengers. There was a Discovery. It's one of those with a number, probably.
It was in 1993, if that helps you.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Kevin was 78.
I still wasn't alive back then.
So that takes the Apollos that I was off, some of those off the table.
Apollo would definitely be off the table, yeah.
Let's go with Discovery.
Discovery. All right. So, do you agree or disagree that that she was the pilot of Discovery?
I have absolutely no idea, but she sounded like she didn't either, so I'm going to disagree.
You're going to disagree? The correct answer is Discovery. She had no idea what it was, guessed, and then still messed you up. That's the second time tonight that Mel
She's
has
a
jacked it.
badass woman.
She's sneaky.
And no number? Just Discovery?
Yeah, just Discovery, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Mel jobbed you there, Jessica. So, Mel, you're an X. There you go. So you're an X. And then, is Kareen already up here with? Oh yeah, Kareen's an X. I need to move myself. I'll put myself over here. There we go. Now I'm on the other side. So, what are you gonna pick this round, Donna? Who are you gonna pick?
Let's go with Patrick.
All right.
Donna, that's a very nice choice.
Yeah, she didn't do nothing.
Do you really want to go with Patrick, or do you want to go maybe 2 squares above Patrick?
I know what I'm doing.
Okay.
If she does Patrick, she totally blocks me. She knows what she's doing. Don't question her.
Okay.
God dang it, Brian! Stop it!
Darn, it's strategic.
Okay, Patrick. Here's your question. Let's see. Elizabeth Blackwell was turned down by 29 schools before being accepted as a student and then graduating top of her class and becoming the first blank in the United States. So this woman was turned down by 29 schools. She was finally accepted, graduated top of her class, and was the first blank in the United States. That's Elizabeth Blackwell.
Can you repeat that? The sound cut out a little bit.
No, that's okay. Elizabeth Blackwell was denied 29 times getting into a school, but when she was admitted, she graduated top of her class and became the United States' first blank.
So I make a lot of decisions at work, and I'm a judge. She was the first judge.
She was the first judge. Okay.
Yeah.
So, Donna, do you agree or disagree that Elizabeth Blackwell was the United States' first judge?
Woman judge.
Woman judge. I'm sorry.
No, I disagree.
You disagree. The correct answer is doctor. So very good. It was smart of you to disagree. So Donna, you pick up an X, which means now you have 2 ways to win.
Wait, the first doctor?
Yeah, I have none.
First woman doctor.
Okay.
Yeah. First woman doctor. Jessica, who are you going to pick this round?
I have no way of winning, so it doesn't matter. Let's see. Let's go with Kevin because I like his background.
Right.
Oh, Kevin? Okay, cool. Kevin.
Oh, Kevin.
Kevin. What child product is made of flour, water, and salt?
Flour, water, and salt.
Yeah, it's a kid's plaything.
Well, the what was it called? The golem? That's an old child's plaything from my youth.
A golem?
Hoop with a stick.
That's just mud from the river.
Yeah, well, you can make them. You can use other different things, but besides mud. We're gonna go with Play-Doh.
Play-Doh. You guys, I'm really sorry. I made our image like hella big. There we go. Now we're back to normal, I think. So you said Play-Doh.
Play-Doh.
Play-Doh. So do you agree or do you agree or disagree, Jessica, that it's Play-Doh?
I have a 5-year-old. I agree. He's right.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. It's Play-Doh for sure. So Jessica, you pick up an O for Kevin.
Okay, we'll do.
And there's still, you could still win.
Hey!
Oh, look at that. You get a special Godzilla tribute for being correct. There you go. Donna, who are you going to pick?
Just Joe.
Just Joe. Donna is really extending this out tonight. She is.
Hey.
Having fun.
Time to make you miss Casey.
All right, just Joe. Let's see. What amendment gave women the right to vote in the 1920 election? What amendment gave
God, I
women...
read that every day. I look at it. It's on Casey's wall. It says, "Thank you, amendment." And oh, is it? I know it's. Is it women's suffrage? I don't know the amendment number.
Yeah, we're asking for the amendment number, yes.
Oh, it's not the second. That's the good one. Let's see. It's definitely not 69 because that'd be way too easy.
Wait, what?
I'm going to go with the 8th Amendment.
The 8th Amendment. Do you agree, Donna, that it's the 8th Amendment that gave women the vote?
No, I disagree.
You're smart to disagree. It's the 19th. It's the 19th.
Oh, I was being too hopeful for us, thinking it was early on. I'm sorry.
So Donna picked up an X. Very nice. So now Donna has 2 ways to win again. Donna has 2 ways to win. Jessica, do you who are you gonna pick, Jessica? I'm sorry.
Let's go with Mike.
All right. Mike, are you ready for your question?
Let's do it.
Okay. Mike LaRosa, here is your question. In chess, what piece has to move diagonally? In chess, what piece has to move diagonally?
You know,
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
I was really hoping like oh, maybe it'll be a badass woman question, and then I'll be like, gosh, I hope I know it. And instead you tapped into my like nerdy ass like 4th grade self. It's a bishop. A bishop moves diagonally.
The bishop moves diagonally. Do you agree or disagree with that?
I agree.
You agree? Yep, you're right. It is the bishop. Nicely done. So Jessica picks up an O for Mike. And we go back over to Donna. Donna, who are you going to pick?
Michelle.
Michelle. Michelle. All right, Michelle, here's your question.
Okay.
Let's see.
No pressure.
As the first Asian American to represent her state, Senator Tammy Duckworth also became the first Congresswoman to have a disability from the Iraq War and to give birth while she was in office. What state does she represent?
She is from Washington State.
Washington State. And Donna,
Yep.
do you agree or disagree with Washington State?
Oh, gosh. What was that name again?
Tammy Duckworth. Senator Tammy Duckworth. She's the first Asian American to represent a state. She also had a disability from the Iraq War and gave birth in office. Which
not in her office.
Not in her while in office. That would have just been another cool accolade, though. She was so busy, she gave birth in her office and then went to the floor of the Senate.
That's on government time, Brian, and I'm not saying that. Okay?
I'm gonna disagree.
You're gonna disagree. Oh man, the right answer is Illinois. Yeah, so you're right. You should have disagreed. You pick up an X, which means you're our big winner tonight. You're our big winner tonight. So there you go. Congratulations, Donna. Nicely done. And Jessica, you were great. No. Boo. Jessica, you were great.
Good job, Donna.
Thank you.
Yeah, no, thank you both. That was really fun. Let's give them both a big round of applause. Good job. Nicely done. Nicely done. I appreciate everybody who played tonight. So Vincent, Beck. Beck, I'm sorry you lost. I know Vincent was very happy that he won. James, Amy, Jessica, Donna, thank you. Also, thank you to Sarah Aga Mohammadi for the questions. Thank you to Casey to making sure that we always have people filled in these squares, even if they're puppets. So thank you.
Which one of these people's a puppet?
Oh, Kareen, right above you.
Oh. Hi, Kareen.
Thank you, everybody who watched tonight. Remember, we're back here in about a half an hour. We're going to be doing a show called MRI. It's a group that usually performs at the Sacramento Comedy Spot when we're able to have in-person shows. They are masters of rap improv. They're going to be improvising rap songs for you. So make sure you come back at 7:30 and watch that. It's going to be very funny. I'm going to make my papers go up and down. And thank you, everyone, for watching. Have
Shout
a
out
good
to
night.
Ryan.
Bye, everybody. Thank you, Squares. Good job, Squares.
Bye-bye.